And it says, where does one start, given a complex multi-service provider, siloed, multi-technology legacy environment? There you go.
Well, again, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sure you come across
this. So again, and that is the typical scenario. It's not particularly unique. And so again, it's about, and it's easy to say, but there are approaches that allow us to talk at those existing assets I talked about and the inventory of understanding of those assets, and how you then work around a plan that says, if there's a piece of value, it could be in a transaction engine, it could be in a database warehouse, it could be in other parts of your application infrastructure where you know that this is mission critical, or you know the business is driving particular heat around that, around operating costs, around the need to instantiate new products or whatever. That's where you need to drive some focus. So you need to find a piece of scope, and it's usually in the process domain where that scope is found, and that's the bit that drives through some of that obvious complexity that's inherent in the IT landscape. But not to try and deal with that at the first shot, is just try and find a piece of scope that you can then work and model and use to actually try out the tools, kick the tires around it, get the business and IT working together, and then you start to drive out agendas that can actually add incremental business outcome value.
Yeah, don't try and boil the ocean is the big thing. I mean, define some business outcome that you're looking to drive. It's usually a stress process or something which needs to change for some other reason. And then just enough and good enough are two phrases that we often use. Don't try and model everything before you get to addressing that problem. Model outwards and in the context of that problem you're trying to solve until you've got enough to actually start acting upon the modelling that you've done. So don't think you have to do everything. Also, don't think that everything that you're going to have in place and you're going to be connecting together has to be pure SOA behind the scenes. Wrapper legacy systems, put services interfaces between them and your SOA development. Don't worry about SOA police coming around and saying, well, that's not proper SOA. It doesn't work like that. You just want to solve the problem.
Yeah, of course.